Hello YouTubers, what is up? This is CD Mangaka here, and I have a capture the flag for you on Afghanistan, and we're going to be talking about the gameplay a bit, a couple strategies here for you guys. I haven't done this in a long while. I'm a little rusty in both giving out tips and advice for you guys, as well as commentating. I haven't posted up a video in the past 2-3 days. I've been a little busy. I don't want to say busy with my life. I've had time where I could do commentary, I just wasn't in the mood for it. And last thing I wanted to do was give you lackluster commentary in some ways. So here we go. All right. You notice how I'm gonna go around the backside, and I'm gonna be camping my ass off. I'm a midfielder, and my whole goal this round is to control the sniper hill. And in Afghan, the sniper hill is by far the least action-intense place on the map. You will not get a lot of action there. You'll get about maybe. Whereas if you go to the small bunker, where you get into a firefight about every 15 to 30 seconds. On a Sniper Hill, you get about one guy coming your way every 2 minutes. We get this guy right here. He's trying to be a little sneaky and go along the back right. I'm destroying the barrels right there. I would advise, if you're going to camp the Sniper Hill, to destroy anything that is destructible up there, so that people, have less things to blow up on you, especially if they use a noob tube grenade launcher, Like you barely dodge the grenade launcher, but he blows up the barrels next to you. We don't want any of that happening, so... If you guys excuse me, I have a bit of an allergy going on. I have a little bit of a dry throat and stuffy nose, so I'm going to be sounding a little funky. As if you already didn't sound funky. Something like that. I got my UAV up. I'm waiting for this guy to turn the corner. I don't want to push up any further than this because I know the Sniper Hill very well. I have all the cover. I have all the advantages. If I push up, I'll lose some of that stuff. Like, for example, if I go out there, any sniper who's camping their flag can turn over, see me in those crevices over there, and pick me off. So I don't want to go near that area. I'm just gonna keep people off the sniper hill, and that's what I want to do. Now, in Afghanistan, Afghan, the map. I want to say the whole word today. I don't know why. In Afghan, the most places where you're gonna get enemy traffic and the most popular running routes is through the large bunker. On ADOM side of the map, and also up through the middle of the map where the AC-130 is, and the cave. That's where the majority of enemies are going to be going, just because it's a popular route. Nobody really goes to the Sniper Hill because people generally associate this place with going up to, well, the Sniper Hill. And, picking off people. They don't think of it as a running route, and they don't think of it as a place of control. Although, oh wait, Predator missile fell. I don't know how I did not get that guy. I must have hit something. Oh well. As you see, I'm looking over the AC-130 tail. A better place to midfield, probably, so you could kind of control the sniper hill in a way, is to maybe go down by the AC-130 tail and watch their spawn. If you're really an aggressive team and you were very, very professional, I'll say, at spawn trapping an enemy, and you were all able to push up, you'd want a guy in kind of pipeline canyon. Actually, what happens in Sabotage game is that if you control the poppy field area and they have the bomb site where their bomb is in that poppy field area, by B-Dom, then they'll start to spawn in Pipeline Canyon, which is the area that you see right in front of me. So you might want to have a guy on the Sniper Hill, and you might not. So a guy on the AC-130 tail, control the middle map, control the small bunker. There will be one or two places where they spawn. A small bunker, and Pipeline Canyon. Those are the two places in which they will spawn. If they're pushed out of their spawn on Afghanistan, and they have that certain specific flag right there. For the other flag, the one I'm defending right now, they would probably spawn ADOM or on the catwalk. Instead of right on the flag itself, they'll spawn one of those two locations. So there's a little tip for you guys. And that's one reason why I don't like to occupy the enemy spawn, is just because you just don't breathe in there. You don't get room to breathe and whatnot. And I'm for the spawn trapping and whatnot, but honestly, at a point, it's just like, it's too aggressive, and it does take away a bit of the challenge of the game. There should be, and I do like it when my enemies fight back a bit. I honestly get bored after about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, like 2 minutes into a spawn trap. Like, okay, this is too easy. So I get bored with it. But I also can use a spawn trap as a therapeutic thing. Bad day, a bad game. Let's go spawn trap some guys. I am Overlord of Darkness. As you see right here, because of taking control of the sniper hill, we have total control over it, and we are constantly running flags through this area. And the enemy does not have control over it. They're not even thinking about running this route because they were focused on one side of the map. And that's a very bad thing. That is the worst thing that you can do in a game of Capture the Flag, is to pick one side of the map and have all your teammates run down it. Some guys should go up the middle, some guys should go to the left, some guys should go to the right. You should always spread out, because if you clump up in a group, you'll subject yourself to, like, victims of a multi-predator missile, multi-noob tube these days. And And generally, also poor map control. I mean, you get all of a sudden you have an enemy flank you from the entire side, and then you're spawn trapped because you all went the same way. So it's just very important. And although this is a very boring job for me, I've also found it, it's a very easy job to build up your kill streak. I mean, it did take me about 4 minutes to get that Pavlo in my pocket, but I have that Pavlo in my pocket, and it was at a comfortable pace, and I was just enjoying life as it was. Because when I did this game, I was on my down groove, actually. I was a little funky. Woohoo, what the hell, I suck, kind of like right there. And Raffica for the window. My pocket M16. Does anyone have trouble aiming that thing? I swear, I have the worst time aiming pistol handguns. I'm just saying. Anyways, I got my Pavlo in my pocket, but I'm not going to call it out just yet. I wait for my team to call in a Predator missile. Oh, let's talk about that real fast. Generally, if you're playing with a team and you got a couple Slayers, at the beginning of a round, you'll have a lot of guys who say, I got a Predator, I got a Harrier, let me call it in, I'm building up a kill streak. And you might have a conflicting thing, whereas, let's say, you have a Predator missile in your pocket and you're trying to build up, and you can get an easy double for a Harrier, but your friend's got a Harrier in his pocket and he wants to get his chopper gunner. What do you do, basically? What do you do? Well, one of you is going to have to take turns, because if you have two Harriers up in the air, what tends to happen is that they rip each other out of kills, because they'll try and move to new position, but they can't move to a spot where they could shoot at the guys because the other Harrier is occupying that space, and so you get a very messy time. But what you want to do, though, is the Slayers should use their kill streaks. An easy way to settle an argument, though, is a Slayer should use their kill streaks to build up kills and get other kill streaks in the air and screw with the enemy and, give these amazing scores they can post up on YouTube. That's why I slay. Meanwhile, supporters should use their kill streaks to support the team and supporters. They can run a Predator missile, but they should not use it to go for that quad slam down, They should keep it in their pocket in case an enemy, in case an airstrike comes out. Like say the enemy team gets a Harrier, a miracle happens, the enemy team gets a Harrier, or they throw in a care package, they get a Pavlo. Alright? Instead of wasting time, like, okay, someone's got to switch class, pull out the Cold Blood Stinger, shoot that thing down. The supporter's got a Predator missile in his pocket. He's like, hold on, I got a Predator, I'll call it in real fast, I'll slam it into the thing, boom, no more enemy air support. Now, a funny thing happens here. As you can see, these guys seem to become aware of my Sniper Hill posting, and so we actually get a lot more guys coming this way. It's not like the whole enemy team does it. There's only 1 or 2 individuals who pick up on that. But again, because I'm protecting this area, they're not going to flank us by surprise. There will be some times when your teammates have to do the boring stuff, but it's a position that has to be played. And it's also one reason I don't like to push up on an enemy spawn. We had a scrapyard game of Capture the Flag a few days ago, and we were getting a spawn trap going on, and I said, defenders, come on up. Come on, man. They're not going to get anywhere near it. They come to about midpoint of the map. All of a sudden, our flag was taken, and the guy, by a miracle, was able to cap it. And so instead of having a perfect game, we ended the game about maybe 3 or 4 flags to 1 flag grab, all because our defenders didn't post up. There are jobs that are boring as a team, but if they are not performed and done correctly, then you will definitely lose. It's just one of those things, like, it doesn't take the role of the game, it plays a big role in very small moments. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I think it does. So, alright, let's see here. I ditched the Sniper Hill because I'm going in the middle of the map. I think at this point I want kills. Oh, before I get on down there, though, yeah, at this point they're all going ADOM. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna help put a chokehold up on them a bit. Look at that. There's all these guys like, retard. Oh, slam it. You can have a supporter running a supporter can run whatever kill streaks they want. In my opinion, a supporter should always have a UAV at the very least. One of them should be running a counter UAV at the very least as well. What I think I'll do is I'll have a supporter that is an anti-air kill supporter, and then a total team supporter. I'll have a guy running 3-4-5 UAV, counter UAV, and then a Predator missile or sentry gun even. Your shit, kid. One of those two, and then I'll have a guy who runs like UAV, Predator, Harrier, and then I'll tell him this, dude, hold on to the Harrier in case we don't have a Harrier up in the air, because Harriers can take down kill streaks. Harriers can destroy Pavlos, attack helicopters, and chopper gunners. They cannot destroy AC-130s or other Harriers or Predator missiles. But imagine it, a dude gets an 11 kill streak, you get your 7 kill streak, you call it in, it just takes out his chopper gunner. It takes it out. And then, no more problem. And, oh, I didn't even notice this until right now. Right there, you see those guys, that team? That enemy team actually went a different way. They ran through Sniper Hill. And it's because I wasn't in control of it, I wasn't able to stop them. If I had been there still, I might have been able to stop them, and we would not have had such a close call. It worked out for us this time, but we could have lost a flag because I did not play that position. So there's a little note for you. I just picked up on that myself. Way to go, CD. But you learn, you live and you learn, you live and you learn. Anyways, we're coming up near the end of this game. My aim is sporadic with this gun, seriously. I'm dead. I gotta learn to aim better and not spray so much. Anyways, that is the end of the game for you guys. Those are some tactics and tips to help you out in Afghan capture the flag. I don't know if you know how to play Afghan already. I might as well just say it though, just to give me something to say. Why not? Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. This has been your host, CD Man Gaka. Feedback if you like it. This is awkward. I'm running out of things to say. 3 seconds left. Goodbye. I love you all.